Far out in the North Atlantic, the Faroe Islands rise from the sea, green mountains, dark cliffs and tiny turf-roofed villages braving the elements. These islands, shaped by wind and water, seem almost untouched by time, their wild beauty preserved by isolation and the resilience of those who call them home. This is a land where nature rules, the weather shifts in moments and seabirds fill the silence. Storms sweep in without warning, painting the sky with dramatic clouds and mist, while the cries of birds echo across the cliffs, reminding us that here, the natural world is always in charge. Among these islands, Mykines stands apart, a remote western outpost, wild and magical. Its cliffs are battered by the Atlantic, and its grassy slopes are home to some of the most spectacular wildlife in the archipelago. Getting here is an adventure, whether by ferry through churning waves or by helicopter over dramatic landscapes. The journey itself is a test of spirit, offering breathtaking views and a sense of anticipation as you approach this far-flung corner of the world. Mykines is a sanctuary for both its few human residents and thousands of seabirds, especially the Atlantic puffin. Each summer, these colorful birds return to nest on the island's steep cliffs, creating a vibrant spectacle that draws nature lovers from around the globe. The island's rugged beauty and isolation create a profound sense of peace and connection to nature. Here, the pace of life slows and every moment feels more vivid. Whether you're watching the clouds drift over the hills or listening to the distant roar of the ocean. Here, life clings to the edge of the world, and every element is intertwined, from grass to whale. The delicate balance between land, sea and sky is visible everywhere, a reminder of how all living things are connected in this remote environment. Mykines is a living example of nature's artistry, a place where puffins gather in a spectacular summer display. The cliffs come alive with color and sound, as thousands of birds swoop and dive, creating a scene that feels almost otherworldly. We'll explore this enchanting island, meet its famous inhabitants, and discover why protecting such places matters for the future. Conservation here is not just a duty but a way of life, ensuring that the wild spirit of Mykines endures for generations to come. This isn't just a journey, it's an immersion into a rare wild world. Every step on Mykines is a step into a story shaped by wind, water, and the enduring will of nature. Let's begin our adventure to the edge of the world, where the extraordinary awaits at every turn. Stepping onto Mykines is like entering another realm, one alive with the calls of seabirds, the gentle hum of the ocean, and the ever-present breeze that seems to carry stories from long ago. The island greets you with a sense of wonder, as if you've crossed into a place where time moves differently, and every sound is amplified by the silence that surrounds it. The wind whispers through the tall grass and wildflowers, weaving a tapestry of movement and sound that feels both ancient and alive. The island's single village nestles in a green valley, its turf-roofed houses blending seamlessly into the rolling landscape, as if they've grown from the earth itself. Each house tells a story of resilience and tradition, standing strong against the elements. There are no cars here, only winding footpaths that meander through meadows bursting with wildflowers and climb steep grassy hills. Every path invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to notice the small wonders at your feet. Sheep graze on dizzying emerald slopes, their woolly forms dotting the hillsides. The air is crisp and invigorating, tinged with the scent of salt from the sea and the earthy aroma of the land. Mykines feels peaceful yet vibrant, a place where nature and people coexist in delicate balance. Locals move quietly through their routines, always attuned to the rhythms of the island and the ever-changing weather. The cliffs drop dramatically to the restless sea below, their edges alive with the flurry of wings. Countless seabirds, including the beloved puffins, make their homes here, filling the air with their calls and the cliffs with life. Every step on Mykines reveals new wonders. Bursts of color from wildflowers, the distant crash of waves against ancient rock, and a sky that shifts from sun to mist in moments, painting the landscape with light and shadow. The island's remoteness shapes its character. Life here follows the rhythm of the seasons and the sea. Weather can change in an instant, reminding you of nature's power and unpredictability. Ancient stone walls and winding paths crisscross the island, silent witnesses to generations of islanders who have called Mykines home. Each moss-covered stone holds a memory, a fragment of the island's long story. Mykines is more than beautiful. It's a sanctuary, a living museum where time slows and nature reigns. Here, the ordinary becomes extraordinary, and every moment feels precious. Here, you're invited to simply be present, to listen, and to marvel at the world around you. The island encourages reflection, offering a rare chance to reconnect with nature and yourself. This is the Whispering Isle, wild, serene, unforgettable. Mykines lingers in your memory long after you leave, its beauty and tranquility calling you back again and again. Mykines is world famous for its Atlantic puffins, sea parrots with bright beaks and comical charm. The island's cliffs and soft, peaty soil are perfect for puffin burrows, safe from predators and harsh winds. Puffins dig tunnels for their single egg, raising their chicks, pufflings, in cozy underground chambers. The surrounding ocean teems with sand eels, the puffin's favorite food, making Mykines an ideal breeding ground. Puffins are expert divers, catching multiple fish at once to feed their young. In summer, hundreds of thousands gather here, transforming the cliffs into a bustling colony. Their social antics, waddling, preening, soaring, create a spectacle of life and color. The island's stability and rich ecosystem have drawn puffins back for generations. For these birds, Mykines is more than a stopover, it's an ancestral home, a true paradise. Here, the ancient cycle of life continues, undisturbed and extraordinary. Visiting Mykines takes planning, but the reward is immense. Access is limited to protect the island's fragile ecosystem. The main season runs May to August when puffins nest. Reach Mykines by ferry or helicopter. Each journey offers stunning views, but both depend on unpredictable weather. Book tickets early, space is limited and cancellations are common. A hiking fee supports conservation and allows access to the puffin colonies via a guided path. Stay on the trail to protect burrows and wildlife. Packed for all weather, waterproofs and sturdy boots are essential. With preparation and respect, your visit will help preserve this unique sanctuary. The best time to see puffins is late May to early August, when colonies are most active. Follow the marked path from the village to Mykines Island, the heart of puffin country. Puffins are surprisingly unafraid, allowing close observation as long as you stay on the trail. Watch them stand by their burrows, preen, and return from the sea with beaks full of fish. Late afternoon and evening are magical, as thousands return to feed their chicks. The cliffs become a whirlwind of wings and color in the soft light. Patience is key, find a spot, settle in and let the spectacle unfold. Never step off the path, the ground is riddled with fragile burrows. Move quietly, don't touch or feed the birds, and respect their space. By observing gently, you help keep the puffins safe for future generations. This is wildlife watching at its most intimate and awe-inspiring. Puffins may be the stars of Mykines, drawing visitors from around the world, but this island is alive with a dazzling array of other remarkable creatures and stories waiting to be discovered. Scan the skies and cliffs for northern gannets, the only colony in the entire Faroe Islands. These majestic birds soar effortlessly on ocean winds, then plunge like arrows into the sea, their golden heads and piercing blue eyes glinting in the sunlight. Watching them hunt is a breathtaking spectacle, a true highlight for any bird enthusiast. Along the rugged cliffs, guillemots and razorbills gather in dense, bustling colonies. They nest on impossibly narrow ledges, their calls and flapping wings filling the air with a constant, lively chorus. The cliffs become a living wall of feathers and sound, a testament to the resilience of these seabirds. Kittiwakes with their delicate frames and sharp cries build sturdy mud nests on tiny outcrops. Their calls echo across the island, a wild soundtrack that weaves through the wind and waves, reminding you that life here is always close to the edge. On the rolling green hills, sheep outnumber people by a wide margin. These hardy animals have grazed these slopes for centuries, shaping the landscape and sustaining local families. Their presence is a living link to the island's ancient traditions. The people of Mykines carry forward a culture as unique as the island itself. The Faroes language, descended from Old Norse, is spoken by just 80,000 people worldwide. It's a living echo of Viking heritage preserved in song, story, and daily life. And of course the puffins, charming and full of surprises. Their beaks blaze with color only during the breeding season, a signal to attract mates. For most of the year they vanish into the open ocean, living mysterious lives far from land. Deep in grassy burrows, pufflings remain hidden for weeks, nurtured by their parents until they're strong enough to face the world. When the time comes, these young birds make a daring journey. leaving the safety of their nests to venture out to the vast ocean, alone and instinctively guided. Mykines is a crossroads where nature and history meet. Here, every creature, every tradition, and every stone has a story to tell, shaped by centuries of wind, sea, and survival. The wild and the human are woven together in a vibrant tapestry of life, each thread essential to the island's character and charm. For those who explore with open eyes and curiosity, every visit to Mykines reveals new wonders, hidden corners, rare wildlife, and moments of quiet magic, if you know where to look. This is the magic of Mykines, a place where the wild, the winged, and the human spirit all thrive together, creating a world unlike any other. Visiting Mykines is a privilege and a responsibility. Respect the wildlife, observe from a distance, never feed or disturb the birds, and avoid drones. Always stay on marked paths. The ground is fragile, full of hidden burrows. The hiking fee and guided walks protect both birds and trails. Listen to local guides. They know the land and its needs. Remember, the village is a home, not just a destination. Respect residents' privacy and support local businesses. Take all rubbish with you, leaving no trace. By following these simple rules, you help preserve Mykines for birds, people, and future visitors. Walk gently, speak softly, and let your presence be a gift, not a burden. Our care ensures this wild sanctuary endures. Let's be guardians of this sacred ground. The beauty of Mykines is a reminder of nature's fragility. Puffins and other seabirds face threats from climate change, overfishing, and pollution. Warming oceans and dwindling fish stocks make survival harder for these birds. Plastic waste and oil spills can devastate colonies even from afar. Our daily choices, reducing plastic, supporting conservation, matter no matter where we live. Protecting places like Mykines requires global effort and local care. Scientific research and responsible tourism are vital, but so is individual action. The resilience of puffins inspires us to do better. Let this journey spark a commitment to protect wild places everywhere. Together we can ensure future generations witness the wonder of Mykines. The time to act is now. Our journey to Mykines reveals a world of wild beauty and vibrant life. The memory of green cliffs, blue seas, and trusting puffins lingers long after you leave. Let this story inspire you to seek out and protect the magic in nature, wherever you are. Explore with wonder, listen deeply, and cherish every wild place you find. If you're moved by Mykines and its puffins, share this story and help spread a message of conservation. Every action builds a community that values and protects our planet. Let's be advocates for the wild, ensuring its beauty endures for all. Thank you for joining this adventure. May you always find wonder, and may you always help protect it.